So we have currently 2.95. You can see it bumped up to 5.65 free memory. That's insane. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. So let's dive straight in. I just started my Chromebook and I have about 2.5 gigs of free memory, which shouldn't be the case because literally I have only 3 applications open, and these are very light applications. We have the diagnostics app on the left. In the middle we have the task manager and another diagnostics app for viewing memory and usage of CPU. So back to the diagnostics app. As you can see, we have about 3 gigs now of free memory, which shouldn't be the case because I'm not running any applications myself. And looking at the CPU usage, you can see that it says user is using 90% of the CPU, which I clearly am not, but that's insane. So I did a bit of research and I found out that so let's go to the task manager. So in the task manager, you can see there's a ton of processes running here, which adds up to the CPU usages and the memory usages. But before I get into all of these things, there's something to look for here. There's this Linux virtual machine, Arc VM. So basically what I found out from the little research I did was Chrome OS isn't just one operating system. It's actually Chrome OS now and Android in one, and there's the options to add more. So to add Linux, you can add Linux, but right now Linux is shut down, so that isn't impacting the RAM and CPU usage. We have Arc VM, and Arc VM is actually linked to the Android processes. So we can look down here. We have an Android process running, or multiple Android processes running. And one thing you will notice that if I turn this, if I end this process, so end process, so that's for the Arc VM, which I said is linked to the Android process. You can see here there will be a bump of free memory. So we have currently 2.95. You can see it bumped up to 5.65 free memory. That's insane. Just that process that I'm not using. I literally don't have any Android apps on here, so that's insane. So one thing to do is, and as you can see here, it's restarted itself, which isn't helpful, freeing memory for like 20 seconds and it's coming back to occupy the memory again. So that's not really helpful. So the solution to this is to turn off Play Store. That's by turning off Android, and the way you do it is by going to settings. So in settings you can find the setting in Play Store. So play, then go to Play Store. You can see remove Google Play Store. So here, so I'll just click on remove. I'll just click on remove. So remove Android apps. So this should Android apps from the machine. Now let's go back and check our memory. So currently we have 3.1 gigs. It has bumped up to 5.5 gigabytes. So that's just by removing Android, an idle Android system. We have freed up to 2 to 3 gigabytes of memory that was just like getting wasted. I don't know why Google decided to do it this way, but I mean there's the option to turn it off. So after turning it off, you get a ton of RAM. But before you do this, make sure you get alternatives to all your Play Store apps that you think you need, so that way you don't get disrupted in your productivity and all that. Okay, so that's 5.75 on idle, but that's still a lot of RAM usage. So we have about 2 gigs of total RAM usage here, which isn't, I mean, for a system to work, and Chrome OS boasts about its lightness, but this isn't very light. Of 8 gigs, I have 5.74 gigs left without doing anything. That's insane. So another way to free up more RAM will be to go to so Chrome. So just basically go to Chrome, then go to your extensions. So manage extensions, and in case you want to know the name of the extension, it's called so this extension that I had, Kakashi, it's called Octane Dashboard. So this is what it looks like, Octane Dashboard. so you can just look it up and get it. So what you do here is you turn off all your extensions. So I'm going to turn off all of my extensions to show you how much RAM is going to free up, but you can turn off the ones you don't use a lot, and I'm sure there's quite a few of them on your machine if I'm right. So I'll just turn off my extensions just to see how much RAM it frees up. Remember, we had about 5.5 gigs of free memory, but freeing these extensions up, we will find out how much memory the extensions were taking. So I'm just going to free these up quickly. So just give me a few minutes. So after freeing everything up, I just finished freeing everything. So I disabled all the extensions. So now I'm going to close Chrome to get our idleness back. So close. So now I have only those same 3 applications open, and now you can see there's significantly fewer processes running. Okay, I think let me just restart the. Okay, yeah, so as you can see now, there's significantly fewer processes running in my task manager. You can only see Chrome browser, which you can't turn off for some reason. Then I have the applications. I have diagnostics, 2 diagnostics apps here. So now let's go back to our memory checker. So now we have 6 gigs of free available memory, which is it's not great, but it's okay. So it means the system is using approximately 1.5 gigs, which is still a lot. So I'm just going to do a quick restart and show you how much, like, how do I say this, like how much idle usage it actually is or has. So I'll get back in a bit. I just restarted my Chromebook and here it is fresh idle. Let's go to my diagnostics app and see how much free memory I have. Okay, this looks good, but you can't really tell the figures here. So let's go to settings and go to about Chrome OS, then diagnostics, and to the bottom we have 6.28, 6.3, so about the same as before. So this is somewhat good, but not really great, but it's okay. We go from 3 gigs of free memory to 6.3 gigs. That's freeing about twice the amount of memory we had. So I mean, I don't know why Chrome does what it does, but I mean, I'm sure they have a reason. So this was the video, or this is the video. Thank you for watching, and make sure to really absorb, like, take the video in and free up the memory you need to free up. And especially if you're using a low memory Chrome, like a 4 gigabytes Chrome, I'm sure it affects you a lot, and I know the feeling. So just free up as much RAM as you can free up and enjoy using your Chromebook. Yeah, or better yet, you could reinstall or install Linux on the Chrome, which will probably be lighter. You can try Debian or Ubuntu or Arch Linux. Yeah, either one of them will work, but this is just my 2 cents. You have to do more research on that. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.